Welcome to One Chemistry. Always do your best. Now let us see about 100 conversion in organic chemistry. We are seeing as the episode. This is the 7th episode. If you didn't watch previous episodes, I encourage you to go and watch it. We are solving 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. The first problem is about cyclic ether which contain double bond. The reagents are bromine and methanol and sodium hydroxide. The choices are 4 which all differ in stereochemistry, whether both are above or both are below, or where the methyl oxide will be there or bromine is there. So here stereospecificity as well as selectivity is important. Answer is B. Let us see why. The first step, bromine attack will be there. It is like epoxide formation. Bromine is unlike bridge. Here you can write bromine above or below. For comfortability, we are writing bromine above. Then the possibility of 2 ring opening. Whether bromine can go in 3rd position or bromine can come in 2nd position. But bromine in 3rd position is very effective because it's stabilized by the lone pair resonance. So the extra stability is achieved. So bromine might be in the 3rd position. Then methyl oxide. The methyl oxide always will be the anti-attack because the bromine is a very big, so methyl oxide definitely attack from back side. Then the question number 2, the starting metal is a bicyclic one and the reagents are base NaOH and the solvent is tetrahydrofuran and allyl bromide is given. So what is the product they ask you to guess. Here the 4 choices are given, all about chemoselectivity, where the allyl group will attach and forms. The problem all about chemoselectivity. The answer is D. Let us see why. The first step is absorption of proton. There should be an anion formation. But we very well know that the stability of anion is important once it forms. Here the special anion formed at 2nd position in the pentane ring because it created conjugation as well as it creates the aromaticity. So aromaticity is a very stable one. That's why it's stable. Then the anion attacks the bromine leaves. Product will be the substitute product where the anion formed. So here selectivity promoted by the stability of anion. Then the third problem, it is a 9-membered one and thermal is given. Here you have to understand the stereochemistry, moreover the thermal reaction. The choices are bicyclic product. The product ring sizes differ. One contains 6 member, one contains 7 member. So you should guess the product and you have to guess the double bond also. The answer is A. Let us see why. This is the electrocyclic reaction. The electrocyclic reaction, the starting metal contains 4 and 2 pi electron, that is 6 electron. So 4 and plus 2, thermal reaction means the disrotation. If the cis and cis bonds having the disrotation means product should be syn. So the product is A. Here it is all about number of pi electron as well as disrotation or conrotation. Here thermal 4 and plus 2, disrotation and syn. Then the question number 4, the thermal reaction. The product is a sigmatropic rearrangement. They are giving the 4 choices. They are asking whether 3,3 sigmatropic or 5,5 sigmatropic or 1,5 or 1,3. Here 4 choices are possible. They ask you to guess the product. The answer is C. Let us see why. Here rearrangement is possible where the electrons are continuously involving. More pi electron involves mean more stability. Hence all pi electron try to involve. Hence the ring opening as well as ring closing will be there. The 6-member ring open and the new ring will form at the end. So it's kind of aniline system. Once the H plus attacks, the OK become OH. The acid replaces the metal ion, so OH will form. So heto-enol tautomerism leads to ketone. So here you should know that 2 things are important. 5-5 rearrangement occur because the bonds found between 5th and 5th. So it's a 5-5 sigmatropic rearrangement and heteroenol tautomerism. Here the rearrangement favors more double bond involvement. So more stability, the more conjugation. Then the next conversion, the starting metal is cyclohexanone and the base LDA is given at low temperature and methyl iodide and the big base and the 5-member amine system is there. Thereafter was analysis. They are asked you to guess the product A and B. So there will be N substitution or the ring opening. So you have to guess what is what. For that you have to understand the reagent very well. The answer is A, let us see why. Here the pathway specifically to avoid the Baeyer-Villiger oxidation to protect the ketone. Let us see why. The starting metal is cyclic ketone, where the amine has lone pair and attack the ketone, where addition reaction at carbonyl group happened, H added to O, the remaining added to the carbon. Then the water elimination, double bond will be there. So it's a kind of CN imine system. Then the base, it's a base abstraction. So the base abstracted from anywhere, both are the same place. The alpha position is the acidic one, hence the base abstraction at the alpha position. Then the methyl iodide attack. Here methyl iodide attack from the back side of the methyl group since to avoid the steric effect. So the attack is from bottom. So you have the methyl group at bottom. So finally the hydrolysis will happen, the ketone will be formed. So here the methyl group is below the plane. So the starting material to product is just methylation, but it involves multiple steps. Here stereochemistry dictates every step. If you go from normal step, you will end up with the Baeyer-Villiger oxidation. That's all from me this episode. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.